scaredy cat.
Ugh, it smells worse than me.
Come on.
I knew you were a traitor.
Oh, you little bunny nose wiggles in the cutest way when you're mad.
Your deadlines are over, Pete.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's That Home Theater Dude. Got a brand new episode for you today. As you can see behind me, got a brand new setup and a brand new space, right? So this is the downstairs, this is the living room. So I don't necessarily film a lot of videos down here because it's not really much to show off. Typically I had a TV, you know, down here before, but Samsung has basically reached out and allowed me to review their ultra short throw projector, as well as this massive screen behind me. This is a 120-inch screen, but the video is not about any of that stuff, right? So there's nothing about video if you don't have equal audio, right? So this is a true wireless system. This is the Enclave Audio 5.1 true wireless, and this is their CineHub Pro THX edition. It's a mouthful, but it's definitely a great product. I'm gonna let you guys know what I think about the product and what I think, basically my experience with it, but I'll do all that right after the intro. Okay, so what do I think about this unit? Very first thing you're gonna notice, you're gonna get it in the house. It's a tall box, right? And it's heavy, because that subwoofer over there, it's heavy, and these things have some pretty decent magnets in them. So just right out of the box, all you have is you have 3 of the identical front speakers. So I'm just gonna let you know about the design of these. We have 2 of the 3-inch drivers, 1 tweeter, and then these are ported top and bottom to maximize the sound efficiency of these. Same thing for the center channel. Instead of being straight up and down, it's on its side. And then same thing over here. So the subwoofer is a 10-inch wireless front-facing subwoofer, and very impressive. This thing is expandable too. So you don't just necessarily have to just use the 5.1, you can actually do a up to 5.4. I don't think that you can use your own subwoofers that you already have with this one. It's kind of a proprietary thing, and a lot of the wireless companies, they do it that way too. So you can buy 3 more of these things if you wanted to, or just 1 more, however you want to do it. So what else is in the box is you have this hub. So the hub is very simple in that you just connect it to your TV or your projector on the eARC. So even if you have, if you don't have that option, you can have an optical. All TVs have that, so I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal, but you can connect that with your optical and make it run that way as well. The hub is very simple. It just has those 3 connections on the back, so you can plug in your HDMI, your power, or your optical, or both, however you see fit. And then the other thing with the speakers is we have 2 of the identical speakers in the back. Instead of being super tall like the ones up front, they're a little smaller. They have 1 of the 3-inch drivers and 1 tweeter, and then it's still ported at the top, so it's very, very easy. So I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but setup was a breeze on these things because they're labeled, right? So you basically take it out of the box, put it where it needs to go, and then plug them into the walls, and then you're ready to go. So again, with these wireless systems, there's no wires that you need to run through the ceiling or run around the baseboards or under the carpet or however you want to do it. These just plug into the wall. So all you're going to have to do is have these available to an outlet or an extension cord, and then you're ready to go. So setup did take a little bit of a time to get everything unboxed and put in the proper locations. They're very easy to set up because they are labeled. So it'll tell you left front, center, right front. I did a review of another company, and setup took longer than anticipated because I had to take everything out of the box, throw away the packaging, put it where it needs to go. And then once everything was done in that manner, I had to go into the app and tell it, this one is the left front, this one is the center channel, this one is the right channel. It was kind of a pain, so these guys took it upon themselves to label these, and then it's just set up that way so you don't have to do anything. You just turn it on and it's ready to go. Okay, so next thing you're gonna notice is that this is, it's touted as being, it can use your controller. So this is really cool. I'm going to see if this thing is still playing right here. So I have the standard remote. This is for the Samsung. It's connected on the eARC HDMI into the HDMI on the hub down here. So whenever I use the volume, it turns up and down the volume. So that's actually really cool. So you can use the remote that comes with your TV, or you can use your cell phone as a remote. If this thing's stuck in the cushions, you can't find it, the kid threw it outside, whatever. You basically just pull up your app, and then it's ready to go. And then you can control the volume with this thing very easily. So you can control it up and down, you can mute it, or you can use an auxiliary, which is going to be the optical that I was talking about, or you can connect this thing to Bluetooth. You can use these as Bluetooth speakers. The only other thing that I noticed is that this doesn't have the smart features like the other brands do. Like this is very similar to Sonos, and Sonos is ubiquitous. They're everywhere. You know, you can go to a box store and buy it. But that has the smart features. It comes with the Sonos price, and this one doesn't come with those smart features, and it's less cost. So you basically figure out what's important to you. If you want the government listening to you, you can grab one of those, or you can grab one of these and still have a great experience with it. My overall experience, I think it's a nice unit. The wife has enjoyed, you know, watching TV with this one. We've watched a couple movies. I really enjoy watching sports with this one. So whenever it's the playoffs right now, we're watching a bunch of football. You hear a lot coming from those rear surrounds, and it's basically EQ'd pretty easily right now. And in the setup, you're in control, so you're in the driver's seat. Just like with an AVR, you can either tweak where the speaker distances are in relation to where you're going to be sitting, or you can adjust the gains on the speakers individually too. So if you really want to pump up the dialogue on the center channel, you can have it just a smidge higher than the rest of the speakers. I didn't notice that there was a reference to grade it by, but basically just however you see fit is how you control the gains on this one. And like I was talking about, you can expand the subwoofers up to 3 more of those. So if you love bass, you can expand it. I did notice that there was a fair amount of bass whenever you really start cranking up the sub from 0, because these all come from the factory on the 0 location. But the bass was actually really nice. I pumped on some tunes whenever I was doing some cleaning down here, and I was actually really impressed. So overall, it's a great unit. It works well. Haven't seen any problems necessarily. Sometimes these things are buggy, laggy, and they don't connect to everything. Like the other wireless system that I did, it was THX certified as well, but I did notice that you can only connect it to certain things. You can only connect it to an LG TV, and you can only connect it to an Xbox. So it kind of stunk in that regard. This one, you can connect it to anything and then it's ready to go. So I think prices were roughly around the same, but again, WISA certified, WISA, which is kind of like a wireless thing, THX certified as well. And then they have the Bluetooth enabled capabilities here. So it's really a win-win. If you have $1,500 laying around, you could definitely grab one of these things. I don't see a problem with the value baked in there. I'm sure that these guys can probably give you a discount depending on where you buy it from, but that's just MSRP. Besides that, I really liked it, and the wife enjoyed it, and that's all I got to say about it. I really hope you guys like this video. It's been fun, you know, to branch out from the theater and the unboxing room up there and to basically show you guys a different part of the house. And this is the middle of the day, and this is an ultra short throw screen, and it doesn't look terrible. So there's gonna be a couple more videos coming with the Samsung and the screen back there. It's Elite screens, and that's their ultra short throw material. Those are a winning combination. You gotta use them together. And you know, if you've already tapped out your budget on projection systems, because obviously it's not rear projection because I'm walking in front, and you can still see the image back there. But if you've already tapped out your funds on that, you can definitely grab one of these, save some cash, and have a great experience with it. Obviously, I'm a home theater dude, so I love, you know, the big crazy sounds of a home theater, but for a living room, this is perfect in that you can just put these speakers, since they have keyholes, you can just screw a screw on the wall. As long as you have an outlet next to it, you can hang them onto the wall that way, and it's gonna blend into your system. You don't have to cut, you know, holes into your house and you know, make it permanent. This would be an excellent type of use for someone in a college dorm, or if they're in an apartment or a condo or something that's concrete and they can't necessarily run wires like you could whenever the house was just built. But that's my take on it. Really like this thing. If you guys want to buy one of these, I'll leave a link down in the description. I'm not getting paid at all one way or the other to let you guys know about this stuff, but I will let you guys know where to buy them if you are interested in. But besides that, got nothing else. Really appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like, favorite, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.
Ugh. Anyone have a body weight?
Suck it up, Buttercup.